acquired a couple extra first-round picks. Did the wheels of your mind start spinning, or did you just block everything out?
Yeah, I blocked it all out. I don't know. I didn't know what was gonna happen. You're sitting there and you're not in those rooms. So I'm really happy I'm a Boston Bruin. I'm really excited, to get there and to be able to meet all the staff and everyone. Yeah.
Have you come across any of the Bruins in summer training or anything like that? Like McAvoy, I think is.
Yeah, McAvoy's from Long Island. I haven't really came across too many players, but we have a bunch of prospects on our Boston College team. So I know those guys really well.
How about your experience here in LA this week? And anything unusual happen or specifically fun?
No, it's we were able to get a good round of golf at I think Riviera. The course was it was really cool. Yeah, didn't play too bad either. So.
What was your favorite hole there?
I loved 17. 17 was a cool hole.
What were your interactions with the Bruins throughout this whole process? Like, did you have a feeling it could be them? Did they seem interested? Did you go for a dinner or anything?
Yeah, I talked to them a lot. My sister had a tournament out in Boston, so I drove her up and was able to meet with one of the scouts there. So I was in contact with them a lot, obviously being close to them, being at Boston College, and obviously you have no idea where you're going to go, where you're going to end up, but it's just pure excitement once you hear your name called, and it's the Boston Bruins picking. So.
You talked about 1 year. Is there a part of Boston that feels like home?
Chestnut Hill. I think being at BC, it's just all around Boston. Whether at Fenway or whatnot, it's just such a great city. I loved it so much.
Do you think it'll help you as you transition to noticing, to know the fans, to have an idea of what it is?
Yeah, I think it definitely will. Especially the connections I made at Boston College. We have a ton of Massachusetts kids that go to that school. A bunch of buddies of our own. When you're familiar with the place, it's that much easier to feel more comfortable. So.
I know information travels so fast today, so it probably doesn't matter, but that you're playing at BC and you remember the Bruins, I mean, they could see you quickly, they come to talk to you. Do you think that'll have an impact as well?
Yeah, I think that's definitely something that's really impactful. They're able to come to almost all your games, home games, you're right down the street, so it helps out a lot.
Will there be pressure to be a Boston sports fan now?
I think I've kind of gradually already become a Boston sports fan, so there's no switching.
You talked about how unsettled it was, not knowing where you were going to go, and it moved all around in the days leading up to the draft. Like, how difficult was that process for you, and did you pay attention at all to what was happening?
No, I try to stay away from it. I mean, you just want to know where you're going to play hockey at. The draft's over now, so you're able to go back to playing hockey and you know what team you're playing for. So it's just making sure you're ready to get back on the ice.
So when you got here, what did you think of that?
I did not.
What did you think of all that?
It was the coolest, one of the coolest moments I've ever had. I loved Happy Gilmore, it's my favorite movie. So seeing him up on the screen, and then you're sitting there and you're hoping he says your name, and he says Boston College, and it's something that doesn't feel real. It's a funny guy, so hopefully I can meet him in person one day.
Do you remember where you were in 2011 when the Bruins won the Cup?
That's a great question. I wish I knew. I do not.
Do you think about some of the guys you might be playing with down the road, and Ostermark, the guys who've been in Boston for a while? Do you let yourself think that far ahead?
Yeah, I think your mind gradually just goes straight to it. I would love to be on the ice with a guy like that. I would love to be able to make hockey plays with someone that high caliber, but hockey players. So I'm really excited. I think it's just you just got picked, so it's just pure excitement, and then getting the depth and making sure we're doing well.
But clearly, you think about what your trajectory is going to be. What do you think it's going to be for you? Is it a couple more years of school? Are you going to go this year to try and make the team?
That's a talk you have to have with the Bruins and their staff. I can't give you an answer because I don't know myself, but I want to play in the NHL, and I'm sure it's everyone else's goal, so we'll see.
Do you feel ready now?
Yeah, I feel ready.
What was today like? Is there nerves, anxiousness throughout the day? Trying to keep your mind off it?
Yeah, mean, you try to stay away from it, but it's tough when you're surrounded by it. And I think it's just having family, having loved ones by your side, having people that you can talk to, get away, make sure that you're getting your mind off these things. Once you're here, you're sitting in the seat, you're waiting for your name to get called. There's no nerves. It's just being ready.
Good. Thanks, James.
Thank you.